also on dark fermentation, mostly on wheat, but in latest proposed the aceton-butanol ethanol fermentation as model plant that was working as Isfahan universities and showing that it's useful for European Union goals. He compared earlier models of aspects in United Kingdom, Iran, Brazil, and Iran. And a case of was pretreatment sulfuric acid, and saying that this study, which we propose, propose some system that can be planned, which has advantage of the other system, which don't have any trade. He compared 5 scenarios. Scenario first, production of butanol and ethanol through aceton pretreatment. Second, production of butanol and ethanol by Clostridium aceton butylicum, so aceton also. Production of ethanol through aceton pretreatment, and production of ethanol through dilute pretreatment of municipal waste. The fifth and last is by hot water pretreatment. If the ethanol we use from 1,000 of kilograms in system, we can obtain 48 kilos, 550 kilos of butanol, 65 of ethanol, and 288 kilograms of acetone. Pretreatment. The size reduction by pretreatment through acetone is retrieved and produced by fermentation also sometimes, because acetobutylene produced. And this acetone recovery shock allows for sterilize the system to make the system stability. The ethanol and butanol was 5 and 7%, so not so high, but enough to be funded by the European Union. The pretreatment was made in stainless steel reactor in solid to liquid 1:9. The aqueous solution of acetone was on 120 degrees for 30 minutes. Pretreated solids were tough with water. The solid municipal solid waste was mainly from dry and wet sediments contained separated from metal, glass, and plastic. So the inorganic fraction contained metal, cardboard, newspapers, and paper mills, which were excluded. Only organic matter was fine and suitable for refineries. The lignin pretreatment was to combustion, still use separated, and wastewater was also for boilers. So one part was ethanol, and after wastewater treatment and purification, getting ethanol or butanol, then some rest wastewater was coming to biogas plant, and methane was used for electricity, and ethanol and lignin were part to pharmacy. As a result, the composition was contain xylane, glucane mostly, some protein 2%, and closing the life cycle. In avoided the butanol was low in scenario with dilute acid and hot water. The emission of carbon dioxide was very low, so no carbon dioxide effect almost. The other contained, in case of fermentation, some from a fermentation. In case of other pretreatment methods, we compare much higher carbon dioxide. Therefore, the hot water seems to be the most ecological one. But sulfuric acid with highest production of butanol ethanol. So these are two considerations how to develop method that would be mostly efficient and effective for recycling and utilization of waste. Thank you very much for listening to me.